Bravo, Perka. I really enjoyed this performance, and as I said before, I feel it's very compelling, and I think the choreography is also very interesting. And what a treat to listen to you sing. I never knew you had a great voice. It's beautiful, and I also love the way that you hold the pot matki on your head. I thought, that is. I mean, did you train to do that? Where did you learn that?
Yeah.
Is
Yes.
it something that you
Yes.
practice?
Actually, that comes from my folk dance training. I did competitive folk dance with my teacher, Bharti Desai. And we did a lot of Gujarati folk dances with a ghado or a pot on our head. Although we did wear like the headpiece with like a strap, and
Yeah.
this time I didn't have that. So I'm like, I'll make this work.
Well, yeah, super impressive. Um,
Thank you.
it reminds me of women in India and how they balance and they don't use their hands. That's amazing. I also am very
Absolutely.
curious about what you're singing, the song that you sing. Does it? I'm sure it has a specific meaning. Does it tie to this pilgrimage? Where is it coming from?
Absolutely. So it's called Anand no Garbo, and the Anand no Garbo is specific to Bochra Mata. So growing up, my parents would do a 24-hour jagran where we invite singers from different communities in Gujarat around neighboring towns who'd bring their mandli or their group, their bhajan singing groups, to sing the garbo. In fact, one round of the whole garbo is about 32 minutes. So this goes on for 24 hours. And so because we did the Padyatra to Bochra Mata's Mandir, we also were spending each evening singing the Anand no Garbo. And I was asking a lot of family friends and also the pandits that were with us on the trip to explain to me what the Anand no Garbo meant. Um, I had a little bit of understanding, but it wasn't until when I was exploring the piece that I sat with Matan Maharaj, who is based here in New York. He's also a Maharaj here. He helped me deeply understand what Vallabh Bhatt, the Gujarati medieval poet who wrote the Anand Nagarbo, is singing. So, although there are many, many pantis or verses, I've only chosen to do the first six that I felt the most relevant. And hopefully, as the piece develops, I'll want to take from the other stanzas as well. So, Ai Ajamane Anand. Ai means mother. Ai also means she's come. So Vallabh Bhatt is singing to Goddess Bochra that she's sakshat or like actually here in front of me, and I feel this sense of like joy in my heart. I can't explain through words what this is feeling. Gava Garba Chand. I'm going to now sing this Garbo. Hey Ma, please give me the strength to sing this in front of you. I am a Murak. Murak meaning one who is, I mean, one who is unintelligent.
Sure.
Um, so um, he is singing this. Interestingly enough, history on Vallabh Bhatt, he actually could not speak. He literally could not speak. And he had a dream where Bhochra Mata came to him and said that you have to write the Anand Garbo. And he woke up and he said, how am I going to write a Garbo on this goddess when I can barely even use my words? Like, I'm not a poet. I've not studied words or language. I can't even speak. But and of course, this is the beauty of the goddess. So that's one part of it. And then one part I really wanted to explain was Baad kari sambhar kar jhalo maro ma. Vallabh Bhatt is singing ke Baad kari, meaning treat me like a bard or a child. And take my hand and hold me, take me. So in Hindu, when we do our pujas and prayers, we say Har Har Mahadev and we raise our hands up. This idea of raising the hand up is called the Akinchan Mudra. This is all the understanding and knowledge that I gained from Matang Maharaj. The Akinchan Mudra, when you raise your hands up, you're basically telling the god or goddess that, I surrender as a child, like a child raises his or her arms up to be picked up by the mother. The bhakt or the devotee is saying, hey, Ma, pick me up, take my hand. And I interpreted that to be, hey, Ma, take my hand and let me do good deeds. that as I engage with, let me engage with the Hijra community. Let me do good that I can through my art for this community if I can, if it's willing, if you're willing for me to do this, like take my hand, Ma, and let me do this good work. So a little bit of a translation of the beginning.
That's lovely. And then the music that you use after, is that you did say that you want to expand this work. So is that a piece that you got composed, or is that
no?
Your
that music is called. Sorry to interrupt you. That music is called "Ancient Love." It's by Anushka Shankar.
Okay.
I just felt this connection to like the angst almost, and I know the interpretation can be anything for anyone, but I felt this like hold that I wanted to express, this kind of like internal turmoil that I felt the music helped me bring out. So I had used that music for that part.
That's great, because you're singing, and then the music that follows is different, but then the connection is there, and it blends in really nicely, so it seems seamless. And also with you've got a lot of different qualities in your movement. We definitely see the contemporary sensibility, but then there's also that folkloric aspect, which clearly is coming from your Garba training, and it's so authentic. So I loved really watching that and seeing that you're bringing the folkloric, the contemporary, and Kathak, and you're bringing it all together. So I think it was very powerful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. I did want to share that for me as a Gujarati, Garba is Navratri, is one of the most, Navratri is one of the most auspicious times. We grew up praying to goddess, like to Ambama. So the idea of Garba, of using that in my Kathak pieces, oftentimes I wonder like if it's the appropriate choice, but because I have this deep connection to the goddess, and I feel that if this is where I see this connection going and it's appropriate, I wanted to bring that in. I did want to share one thing, if it's okay. In the beginning, I used the bowl and the footwork is takita, takita, taka, takita, takita, taka. And takita in Kathak, as you know, Parul, of course, is 3 syllables. Is 3 syllables, and the goddess in general, the female goddess in Hinduism is known to be Rajsik, Tamsik, and Satvik. So this I was realized by my Abhinaya guru Deepak Mazumdar, who actually made me realize that you've used takita, takita, taka. Is there any specific reason? And I didn't, but he shared that you use these 3 main syllables, 1, 2, 3. It's like Bauchara is 3 syllables, like. And in that same way, the 3 syllables, like the goddess is, Ambama is known to be Rajsik, adorned with beauty, with jewelry. Tamsik, meaning angry. When she's angry, she, fights the demons. And Satvik also, divine and spiritual and peaceful as well to her devotees and all. So I just wanted to share that my teachers have influenced this thought process deeper, and I wanted to appreciate them too.
Yeah, that's a great connection that coincidentally happened. So that's really awesome. Varga, thank you so much. It's been wonderful listening to you, learning a little bit more about the piece. I think it's really important, and I hope that you get to develop it into a larger work.
Thank you.
I think it'll be really, really fascinating work. I'm already really into it. So I look forward to seeing a larger piece.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. And stay safe, stay healthy, keep well.
Absolutely. You too. Take care.